Hey, space explorers! Remember our first adventure into the mysteries of the universe? Well, get ready to blast off again because we're going even deeper into space. This time, we're tackling some of the biggest and strangest things out there. We'll uncover secrets about weird objects that even scientists can't fully explain. So, put on your spacesuits and get ready to be amazed. It's going to be an awesome ride. Please watch part 1 if you want to explore the mysteries of the universe from beginning. In this part 2, we will discuss about 7 other mysteries of the universe. The expanding universe. A giant balloon that keeps on growing. Have you ever blown up a balloon? You take a small, deflated piece of rubber and fill it with air until it becomes big and round. Well, guess what? The universe is kind of like a giant balloon that keeps getting bigger and bigger. Imagine drawing little dots on your balloon to represent galaxies. As you blow it up, the dots move farther and farther apart. That's what's happening to the galaxies in our universe. They're moving away from each other, and the farther away they are, the faster they're moving. How did scientists figure this out? Scientists are like detectives, and they use special tools to solve mysteries about the universe. To figure out that the universe is expanding, they used a super tool called a telescope. When scientists look at faraway galaxies through telescopes, they see something called redshift. It's like when a police car or ambulance siren gets lower in pitch as it drives away from you. The same thing happens with light from galaxies. As they move farther away, their light stretches out and becomes redder. The Big Bang, the universe's birthday. So, what made the universe start expanding in the first place? Scientists think it all started with a Big Bang. It was like a giant explosion that happened about 13.8 billion years ago. That's a really, really long time ago. The Big Bang created everything we see in the universe today. Stars, planets, galaxies, and even you and me. It's like the universe's birthday party, and everything we see around us is a result of that amazing event, the expanding universe and you. You might be wondering, what does the expanding universe have to do with me? Well, it means that the space between galaxies is growing, which could eventually affect the way galaxies interact and evolve. But don't worry, it won't affect us on Earth anytime soon. The expansion is happening over billions of years, so we have plenty of time to enjoy our planet and learn more about the universe. The future of the universe. Will the universe keep expanding forever? Will it eventually slow down? These are big questions that scientists are still trying to answer. Some scientists think the expansion will keep going forever, while others believe it might eventually reverse and cause the universe to collapse. The expanding universe, an ongoing adventure. The expanding universe is one of the most amazing discoveries in science. It shows us that the universe is dynamic and constantly changing. It also raises intriguing questions about the future of the cosmos and our place in it. Scientists are continuing to study the expansion of the universe using powerful telescopes and other tools to gather more data. The more we learn, the better we can understand our place in this ever-growing and ever-changing universe. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember that the universe is a vast and amazing place that's constantly growing and evolving, and you're a part of it. The mystery of dark matter, the invisible stuff that holds the universe together. Imagine playing hide-and-seek in a completely dark room. You can't see anything, but you know your friends are there because you can hear them giggling and maybe even bump into them. Well, scientists are playing a similar game with the universe, and the thing they're trying to find is called dark matter, the ghostly substance. Dark matter is like a ghost. It's invisible. It doesn't shine, glow, or reflect any light, so our telescopes can't see it. We also can't touch or feel it, but we know it exists because it affects the way things move in space. Think of a merry-go-round. If only a few kids are on it, it spins slowly. But if lots of kids pile on, it spins much faster. Galaxies are like giant merry-go-rounds made up of stars, gas, and dust. Scientists notice that galaxies are spinning way faster than they should if only the things we can see were there. This means there must be something else, something invisible, adding extra weight and making them spin faster. That invisible stuff is what we call dark matter, cosmic clues. Scientists are like detectives, and they've found a bunch of clues that tell us dark matter is real. Speedy galaxies. As we mentioned, galaxies are spinning way too fast for their visible stuff to hold them together. Galaxy glue. Groups of galaxies called clusters also seem to have way more gravity than they should. Dark matter is like the glue that holds them together. Bendy light. When light travels through space, it can get bent by the gravity of massive objects. Scientists have noticed that light is bending more than it should, which means there must be invisible, massive stuff, dark matter, bending it. What is dark matter made of? That's the big question. Scientists don't know for sure yet, but they have some ideas. Some think it's made of tiny particles called WIMPs, weakly interacting massive particles. Others think it might be made of even smaller particles called axions. The hunt for dark matter. Scientists are on a mission to find out what dark matter is made of. They're building special detectors deep underground to try and catch WIMPs. They're using telescopes and other instruments to search for axions. It's a big mystery, but scientists are getting closer to solving it every day. Why should we care? Even though it's invisible, dark matter is important. It helped shape the universe, creating the galaxies we see today. It's also responsible for holding those galaxies together. Without dark matter, the universe would look very different. So the next time you look up at the starry sky, remember that there's more to the universe than meets the eye. Dark matter is out there, even though we can't see it, and it's playing a big role in the cosmic dance of galaxies. The mysterious dark energy. The universe's hidden energy. Imagine you have a balloon with dots drawn on it. You blow it up, and the dots move farther away from each other as the balloon expands. That's like our universe. It started with a big bang and has been expanding ever since. But here's the mystery. Scientists discovered that the universe isn't just expanding, it's getting faster and faster. It's like someone added a superpowered fan to blow up your balloon even quicker. This mysterious force that's making the universe expand faster is called dark energy. It's like an invisible energy that fills all of space, pushing things apart. But here's the thing. We can't see it, touch it, or even feel it. It's like a hidden superpower that's shaping the entire universe. Why is dark energy important? Even though it's invisible, dark energy is a big deal. It makes up most of the stuff in the universe, even more than all the stars and planets combined. That's like saying that most of your toy box is filled with invisible toys. Dark energy also has a big impact on the future of the universe. Will it keep expanding forever, or will it eventually slow down and maybe even start to shrink? The answer to that question depends on how dark energy behaves, and scientists are working hard to figure that out. Clues to the mystery. Scientists are like detectives, and they're looking for clues to understand dark energy. They use powerful telescopes to look at far-away exploding stars called supernovae. These supernovae are like bright light bulbs that help scientists measure how fast the universe is expanding. And what they found is that the expansion is speeding up, which points to the existence of dark energy. The big questions. Dark energy is still a big mystery, and scientists have a lot of questions about it. What is it made of? Is it a property of space itself, or is it something else entirely? Why is it so strong? It seems to be much stronger than other forces like gravity, but we don't know why. How will it affect the future of the universe? Will it keep pushing the universe apart forever, or will something else happen? The search for answers. Scientists are using all sorts of tools and techniques to try and figure out dark energy. They're building new telescopes, designing clever experiments, and even trying to create dark energy in the lab. It's an exciting time to be a scientist, as we're on the verge of unlocking one of the biggest mysteries of the universe. By studying dark energy, we can learn more about how the universe works and what its future might hold. So keep exploring and asking questions, and who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one to solve the mystery of dark energy. Alien adventures. Are we alone in the universe? Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is anyone else out there? It's a question that people have been asking for a long, long time. Are we the only living creatures in this giant universe? Or could there be other life forms, maybe even aliens on other planets? What is extraterrestrial life? Extraterrestrial life simply means any kind of living thing that comes from a place other than Earth. It could be anything from tiny microbes, like the ones that make you sick but not the same kind, to giant creatures with lots of eyes and tentacles. It could even be intelligent beings who can build spaceships and talk in funny languages. The search for aliens. Scientists are super curious about whether we're alone in the universe, so they're always looking for clues. They use telescopes to search for planets around other stars, hoping to find ones that are similar to Earth. They also send robots to places like Mars to see if they can find any signs of life, like tiny fossils or even living microbes. The Goldilocks zone. One of the things scientists look for when searching for alien life is something called the Goldilocks zone. It's the perfect distance from a star where it's not too hot, not too cold, but just right for liquid water to exist. Why is water so important? Because all life on Earth needs water to survive, so if a planet is in the Goldilocks zone, it might have a chance of having life. Signs of life. How would we know if there's life on another planet? Scientists look for different signs called biosignatures. Water. As we said, water is essential for life as we know it. Gases. Certain gases in a planet's atmosphere, like oxygen or methane, could be produced by living things. Strange patterns. If we see strange patterns on a planet's surface, like cities or farms, it could mean that someone is living there. We haven't found them yet, but we're still looking. So far, we haven't found any aliens or any definitive proof of life beyond Earth. But that doesn't mean they're not out there. The universe is incredibly vast, with billions of galaxies and trillions of stars. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, but scientists are not giving up. The search for extraterrestrial life is one of the most exciting and important quests in science. Imagine how amazing it would be to discover that we're not alone in the universe. So next time you look up at the stars, remember that there could be other beings out there looking back at us and wondering the same thing. Are we alone? The mystery of extraterrestrial life is waiting to be solved, and you could be the one to help solve it one day. Cosmic rays, tiny space travelers with big secrets. Imagine tiny, invisible raindrops falling from space, constantly showering down on Earth. These raindrops are actually super-fast particles called cosmic rays, and they're one of the coolest mysteries in the universe. What are cosmic rays? Cosmic rays aren't really rays like sunlight. They're teeny, tiny particles, smaller than anything you can see. Most of them are just a single proton, which is the heart of a hydrogen atom. But some cosmic rays are heavier, like the centers of helium atoms or even iron. These particles are like tiny race cars, zipping through space at super speeds, almost as fast as light itself. Where do they come from? That's the big question. Scientists know that some cosmic rays come from our sun, but most of them come from faraway places in the galaxy, like exploding stars or giant black holes. Imagine a giant cosmic firecracker going off, sending tiny sparks flying in all directions. Those sparks are like cosmic rays, traveling for millions of years before reaching Earth. The mystery of cosmic rays. Even though scientists have been studying cosmic rays for a long time, there's still a lot we don't know about them. One big mystery is why some cosmic rays have so much energy. They're like tiny superheroes, packing a punch way more powerful than anything we can create on Earth. Another mystery is how cosmic rays affect life on Earth. Most cosmic rays are harmless, but some high-energy ones can pass through our atmosphere and reach the ground. This could potentially harm astronauts in space or even people on airplanes. How do we study cosmic rays? To catch these tiny space travelers, scientists use special detectors that are kind of like giant nets. Some detectors are on Earth, while others are sent into space on satellites. When a cosmic ray hits a detector, it leaves a tiny trail, like a fingerprint, that scientists can study. This helps them figure out where the cosmic ray came from and how much energy it has. Cosmic rays and you. While most cosmic rays are harmless, you're probably wondering if they affect you at all. Actually, every second a few cosmic rays pass through your body. But don't worry, they're so tiny and fast that they don't cause any harm. In fact, some scientists think cosmic rays might even have played a role in the evolution of life on Earth. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that there's a cosmic rain of tiny particles showering down on us from the far reaches of space. They're mysterious, powerful, and hold clues about the incredible universe we live in. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the scientist who helps unlock the secrets of these amazing cosmic rays. Tiny monsters from the dawn of time. The mystery of primordial black holes. Imagine tiny black holes, so small they could fit on the tip of your finger, scattered throughout the universe like hidden treasures. These aren't the big, scary black holes that swallow stars whole. These are their baby cousins called primordial black holes, PBHs, and they might hold secrets about the very beginning of everything. Born in the Big Bang's blast, PBHs are like time capsules from the earliest moments of the universe. Scientists think they formed right after the Big Bang, that giant explosion that kick-started everything. It's like when you bake cookies and some of the dough clumps together. In the early universe, some parts clumped together so tightly that they squeezed themselves into tiny black holes. Invisible ninjas of space. PBHs are super sneaky. They're so small and don't give off any light, making them nearly impossible to see. It's like they're playing the ultimate game of hide-and-seek in space. But even though we can't see them directly, scientists have some clever tricks up their sleeves to try and find them. Cosmic hide-and-seek, how we look for PBHs. One way to find PBHs is by looking for something called microlensing. It's like using a magnifying glass in space. When a PBH passes in front of a star, its gravity bends the starlight, making the star appear brighter for a short time. This is a telltale sign that a PBH might be lurking nearby. Another way to find them is by listening for gravitational waves. When black holes collide, they make ripples in space-time, kind of like ripples in a pond when you throw a rock. These ripples are called gravitational waves, and scientists have special detectors that can hear them. They might be able to pick up the faint whispers of tiny PBHs merging together. Why PBHs matter? A puzzle piece of the universe. PBHs are like puzzle pieces that could help us understand the big picture of how the universe works. Scientists think they might be a part of the mysterious dark matter that holds galaxies together. They could also tell us about the very beginning of the universe, right after the Big Bang. Imagine PBHs as the first building blocks that helped create the galaxies we see today. They might be small, but they could hold the key to some of the biggest cosmic questions. The hunt continues. Scientists are on an exciting adventure, searching for these tiny black hole treasures. They're using new telescopes and detectors to scan the skies, hoping to catch a glimpse of these elusive objects. Who knows what secrets they might reveal about the universe and its history. Fast radio bursts, FRBs. Imagine a sudden flash of light in the sky, gone in the blink of an eye. That's kind of what a fast radio burst, FRB, is like, but instead of light, it's a super fast burst of radio waves from space. These bursts last only a few milliseconds, but they're packed with so much energy that it's like a cosmic firecracker going off. What are fast radio bursts? Radio waves are a type of invisible light that we use for things like radios and cell phones. But the radio waves from FRBs are incredibly powerful and come from very far away in the universe, like billions of light years away. That's farther than you can imagine. Scientists first discovered FRBs in 2007, and since then, they've detected hundreds more. But the big mystery is, what's causing these bursts? It's like hearing a knock on the door, but you don't know who's on the other side. The cosmic puzzle. Scientists have come up with many ideas about what could be creating FRBs. Some think they might come from powerful events like two stars colliding or a black hole swallowing a neutron star. Others think they might be caused by magnetars, which are supermagnetized dead stars. There's even a possibility that FRBs could be signals from alien civilizations. While this idea is exciting, scientists need more evidence to confirm it. Studying fast radio bursts. Scientists are using powerful telescopes to study FRBs in more detail. They're trying to pinpoint where they come from, how often they happen, and what patterns they follow. It's like trying to figure out a secret code. One exciting discovery is that some FRBs repeat. It's like hearing the same song on the radio multiple times. This gives scientists more clues about what might be causing them and where to look for answers. Why do FRBs matter? Even though FRBs are still a mystery, they're important for several reasons. Understanding the universe. By studying FRBs, we can learn more about the extreme events that happen in the universe, like colliding stars and black holes. New tools for astronomy. FRBs can act like cosmic lighthouses, helping us map out the distribution of matter in the universe and study its structure. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence. If FRBs are indeed signals from aliens, it would be one of the most important discoveries in human history. The quest continues. Scientists are on an exciting quest to solve the mystery of FRBs. With new telescopes and technologies coming online, they're hoping to find more clues and finally figure out what's causing these powerful bursts from deep space. It's a mystery that keeps us wondering and pushes us to explore the vast unknown of the universe. Wow, space explorers! Our journey into the mysteries of the universe has been amazing, hasn't it? We've learned so much about the cool things out there in space. But guess what? There's even more to discover. Our adventure isn't over yet. We'll be back soon with part 3 to uncover more secrets and surprises. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Until next time, keep looking up and keep exploring.